Wait.
That's
not
right.
me. That's not me. I'm sorry.
What are we doing here, man?
I'm sorry. Go away. Stop.
What are we even going to talk about?
I have no idea.
Unless...
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Time. As always, I'm River.
And I'm Josiah.
And here we are for another episode. Episode 5.
Yeah, and we actually, if you noticed, it's kind of a little different around here. We're actually sitting in a couch.
Yeah, a little new studio setup, so it should be fun. Hope you guys like the new setup. A little fancy art up here, so I don't know. Let's get this episode started.
Yeah, we kind of had a hard time. Well, I feel like what I'm trying to say is like this whole process of us doing this thing has been like really, really fun, but it's also been really stressful. And I think a lot of the things that make it stressful is like the pressure we put on ourselves.
Absolutely.
Like
try not to burn ourselves out, obviously.
You know, we were doing an edit on one of these videos, and I got like super just like, yeah, put on whatever. Like, I don't care what music or sound effects, whatever. And I remember thinking to myself, like, why do I feel that way? Like, I love doing this. This is so much fun. Like, why does it feel like mundane. Work? Mundane, and
yeah,
it feels like work. And
I don't know. So I think originally when we first started this, I set some crazy goals for us. I was like, we're gonna do 3 videos a week, we're gonna write 3 blogs a week, we're gonna post at least 3 pictures a day to Instagram, and just try to keep ourselves staying relevant. But like, that's just not possible because we have day jobs.
Unfortunately.
We have photo jobs, so like trying to balance our day jobs, doing photo jobs, and all this, that was just not likely. So we've dialed it back. We're still doing a lot of videos, but we're not pressuring ourselves like we have to do this many videos a week, we have to write this many blogs, we have to post this many pictures. It's just when we're motivated, we do it.
Yeah, when we start like making it work, you lose a lot of that. There's no other better word, magic. You lose the magic of doing it. Like, it's so much fun to film these, but more and more I like filming the dumb stuff, like the Tuesday shenanigans. If you haven't seen that, check that out. There's 2 really funny videos that were a lot of fun to make, and we had a lot of like, you know, bounce back, making creative decisions and stuff. But like doing this coffee time thing, you know, especially now because we don't have this humongous 3 million followers. Not yet. Maybe in 5 years or 1 minute we go viral. But you know, it's hard to like, because we want to be relevant. We want to do that. So we're always thinking about like, what's the next, you know, video that's gonna really inspire people and really, you know, like get people to like watch our stuff. And I keep forgetting that's not why we do this. We do this because
we like to do it. It's fun. We have a good time. We like to make videos. We like to do photography.
Yeah, and if it brings followers and people like what we're doing, then that's great. But you know, I think we have to like kind of like reset, and you should do that too. If you ever feel that way, if you're like a writer, if you're a photographer, an artist, or anything like that, and you feel that way where you feel like, I got to get to that canvas, or I got to get to that
chapter,
you know,
anything creative, literally at all,
and you start to feel like that like I don't want to do that.
It's too much work. Like, it's just burning you down. You know, take a step back, take a break, do something else. Another thing, just do it for you. Don't do it for the viewers. Just do a project for you.
And if you don't feel like doing it, don't. And vary your, you know, and if you have other interests, like we were going to kind of talk about that today, like some of the stuff that we do differently than just photography. I, for instance, am a writer. I have been writing a book for I don't know,
10,000 years.
Forever. The story has been stuck in my head forever, and I can never get it on paper. But he kind of like pointed out, he's like, dude, you got to finish your book. And it's like, how am I supposed to do that when we have all this work we're doing? And he's like, oh yeah, it is work. Like, maybe we should like take a step back. And
I was really bugging him the other day. I called him while I was at work. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, you better be writing.
I wrote like, I think 3 sentences, and I just felt I just didn't feel like the drive to do it. It was just, I don't know.
But yeah, there's a difference between pushing yourself and overworking yourself.
Yeah,
That's a big thing. Like something else I do, I haven't done it
in
recently,
a long time.
but I'm definitely the goal is to start doing it again. By the end of this month, is I'm gonna start brewing beer again.
What? Really?
So yeah, so that's something I really like to do. That's another creative thing I do because I make my own recipes, so I have my own flavors, all that stuff. So that's one other creative outlet I have.
Yeah, all that stuff's been plugging up the garage and just sitting there collecting dust. Kind of like, I mean, computer files don't collect dust, but if they could.
Yeah, and other things like I don't like to just do photography. Like I like to do graphic design, which I've kind of put that to the side. I do smaller graphic design stuff, but I want to start getting back into it, doing illustrating.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Like what, Illustrator, you showed me some of the stuff that you did. It was like fun, fun
little cartoons and stuff. I want to get back into illustrating. So just other things you can do to not get yourself stuck in a rut. And it could be anything. It could be going for a run.
I don't know why you would want to do that.
Some people like running.
Because they're psychos.
I don't like running, but you can go for a run. Today, I didn't go to work today because...
You're lazy.
No, because I had other things to do.
You had to go to the DMV.
I had to go to the DMV. I had another appointment, so I didn't make it to work today. But after I did all DMV, my appointment, all that stuff, I went and rode my motorcycle. And it was just something fun to do. Just let me get out there and just be on my own head and
make it, yeah.
It refreshes the whole system.
Yeah, and when I came home today, I was feeling kind of the same thing, and I have an aquarium, and I've been doing that since I was like 12. I had like 3 aquariums in my room. My parents loved it. They're always like, if that breaks, it's going to flood the house. Well, probably. But I have an aquarium, and I love doing it. And I think one of the videos you mentioned, I want to be a marine biologist. Yeah. There's absolutely no money in it. But I do like it. And, seeing the fish and like how they're living, and you control their environments and you can change it up and make it look really cool. Yeah. And that's something that's creative, and it's an outlet, and it helps you reset. And that I think is important. Don't let yourself get burned out. Don't let it become work. Yeah. Make it always... do it for you, man. Just do it for you.
And you with the fish stuff has gotten me into it a little bit also.
Yeah. You're always talking about
I'm really... So I'm not so much about like, I need to have a certain fish or certain that. I like to do the aquascape of the tank. So like give the fish different places to hide, different landscapes, different levels. It's creative. It's another way to design.
It's like interior. It's like interior design for fish.
For fish. I like to do that a lot. So... Another thing, if you guys want not just photography videos, tips and tricks, but maybe some fish stuff, we can start talking about that too.
Yeah, I love doing that. My favorite thing to do is setting up brand new aquariums and doing that. If I could do that for a living besides photography, I absolutely would.
Let us know in the comments. Give us a little hashtag fish vlog. Maybe we'll start doing that.
I do have to clean it. It's getting kind of dirty.
Yeah, and absolutely, I think starting next week, we're going to do a tutorial.
Yes.
We're going to do a tutorial. We've been playing back and forth, seeing how we want to start, so we don't overload you guys too much.
Like when you were teaching
me. Like
when
I taught him. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys, is there something you want to learn about yourself, a specific subject of photography or videography, let us know. Give us a tweet at Ep.5 on Twitter, right here. Go to our Instagrams right here. Go check out the website right here. So any of those things you can reach out to us and we will 100% get back to you. Make a video about it. just we want to be connected with you guys. That's why we do this, because we like to do it and we want other people to do it with us.
I would 100% agree with that. And the people, that's what matters.
We do this for you guys.
For you. We want you. What is that? The US Army? We want you to comment down below what you want us to do.
We're not just we're not a couple of crazy dudes just talking to a camera. We're talking to you guys.
It feels like that sometimes.
Yeah, so pretty much that's all we got really to talk about today. We just wanted to make sure that not only us, but you guys don't get burned out.
Don't get burned.
Create for you. Don't create for just because, I need to be the next
Peter McKinnon.
The next Peter McKinnon. Or I need to be the next PewDiePie or the next
Markiplier.
Yeah, anybody who's got millions of followers. They weren't doing it in the beginning for that. Just create for you. Create what you want to create. Don't burn yourself out, and always be creative.
And as always, I'm Josiah.
And I'm River.
See you next time.
That's a good one, dude. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
That was fun.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wait. We forgot to tell you guys something.
We did.
Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe.
Oh, snap! Subscribe! The word I can't say.
Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up on the video if you liked it. So let us know what other videos you'd like to see. Make sure you hit that bell so you get those notifications. And as always, take your shot, just go shoot.
Let's make it happen. Hey, do you think anybody's gonna watch these bloopers like at all? They're just gonna like skip on to like the next video, like as soon as we like high five, like yeah, that's the end of the episode, guys, and then like they're like, oh, there's more. There's a black screen. Click to the next one. So,
What's up?
oh. Welcome everybody.
Woo! I'm sorry. Hey, look, we're like Jedi. Light side, dark side.
What? That's super cool.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a video like this.
Maybe.
Who knows?
As long as that other light doesn't go up. I want to be holding it like this. You know, we could have started this like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. Something like that, but here we are. Yeah. That sounds right.